Can a luggage brand really make your signature scent? Let's find out. Yo, what's good, everybody? My name is Josian. Welcome back to Kingdom Sense. I'm glad you guys are all here. Please, if you haven't, consider subscribing to the channel. Click that like button because it helps me out so much. And leave a comment down below because I love speaking to you guys and conversing and talking about fragrances. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a brand that actually is very interesting to me because the brand itself is not really known much for the fragrances that I know of. I've heard of Tumi for a while, and all I think about is their luggage bags and backpacks and all that other stuff. That's what they're known for. Very high-end, expensive like luggage. But when I found out that they're coming out with a whole bunch of fragrances, I figured, I have to check these out. I decided to check a few of them out, and I only got two, which are the two that most interested me, that I like the most. The other ones were not that good or were not that interesting to me. So the first fragrance that we're going to be talking about is called I got some sample here. I got a sample here because these fragrances, just like their luggage bags, are not cheap. They are pretty pricey. So the first fragrance is called Unwind. It's called Unwind. Here's I have a little decant. There you go. No edits, right? Yeah, so I got a little decant of it here. Now this for 100 milliliters costs $125. So let's see if this is worth $125. So spray it on this test strip. Okay, so off the top, very uplifting, zingy. Maybe some ginger, maybe some effervescence. It's just very airy, very light. It's not very dense. So this one has, all of these are pretty safe for the most part. Every single fragrance in this line, every single fragrance that Tumi makes, it's a pretty easy to wear fragrance. The question is, which one would you prefer in terms of scent profile? This scent profile is a very is slightly green, vetiver and sage in here, and you have lemon and ginger. So here, let me pull up the notes real quick. So on the top you have lemon and ginger, and then you have in the mid and base you have lavender, sage, clean smell, vetiver, and sandalwood. Very simple, it's not very complex, this fragrance. It smells really good. It smells like a high-end soap or a high-end luxury type of air freshener or something like that. That's what it smells like. It does smell, it smells really good. Now, me personally, would I pay $125 for this? If this was okay for this scent profile, no, I wouldn't pay $125 for this. That's not for me to judge. You have to get this, take a whiff of it, let me know what you think, and then once you smell this, then you could decide whether or not this is something that you would enjoy or that you would like. If you're a simple, easygoing, you don't like frills or all this other stuff, you're more of like a relaxed, simple guy that this is masculine, by the way. This is masculine. I don't think this is feminine at all. But if you like me, I love fragrances, but I have a lot of friends that they have one or two fragrances and that's like their go-to, either their everyday fragrance or their fragrance to go out. This would be probably your fragrance to go out somewhere or just to go out to the mall, to the party, whatever it is that you want to go. This will be that fragrance. It's very versatile. You could use this every day, but it is a clean, woody, airy, citrusy type of fragrance. So it is not very complex and not very challenging at all. Very simple fragrance. And if you like simple, and if you like that type of scent, then check this one out. Now, the one that has gotten a lot of hype lately, here, let me get a test strip here. The one that has gotten a lot of hype lately is the one called 19 Degrees. Now, 19 Degree is this one, the Unwind, the one that we just smelled. That one is an eau de parfum concentration. 19 Degrees is actually an extrait de parfum concentration, extrait de parfum. So it should be more dense, more full. So let's check it out. Here we go. We have Tumi's 19 Degree. Let's check it out. All right. So off the bat, this one, again, not offensive at all. Very easy to wear. Very, I think this is universally liked. This is not going to be something that's uber interesting or different. It is very clean. But this one is definitely a little bit more interesting than the last one. The last one was really good too, but this one has a deeper type of scent. Okay, but it's still, I wouldn't say airy. I think this is more watery. That's what it smells like to me. It's not as light as air, but it is watery. And you have some, you have some interesting depth into this one. This one's my favorite one out of all of them. I smelled all of them, and the only two that I decided to get samples and make a video of are the two that interested me the most, which is the Unwind and this one, which is 19 Degree. Now, a lot of people are comparing this to a lot of different fragrances. All I could tell you is what I smell. You have some fruitiness. It's slightly fruity, but then you have like this suede. There's a suede in the background that kind of levels out the sweetness. It's not super sweet. It's not bubblegum sweet. It's not honey sweet. It is like a fruity sweetness. Now it is a woody type fragrance. Now you have saffron, black raspberry is one of the notes, which is very interesting. And you could definitely smell that raspberry, but it is definitely not in the forefront. Like, it's blended very, very well. And you have suede and birch water, which is very interesting note. Never heard of that one. And you have sandalwood and musk. So yeah, for an extrait de parfum, it lasts pretty good. I would say I wore it and it lasted me about, I would say about 6 to 7 hours on my skin. So not a slouch. It lasted pretty good. A projection wasn't the best, and it didn't project so long. So this is more of like it's a deeper, heavier scent. So once you go to give somebody a hug or a handshake or whatever, that's when most likely they'll smell you. But it's not one of those things where you walk in a room and everyone's gonna smell you. That's not what this is. This is definitely more, you know, kind of like intimate type of situations. But yeah, now this one costs $175. It smells good. It smells great. Does it smell like $175? I would say no, for me personally. But if you like this scent, and mind you, these are just very luxurious businessmen type fragrances, okay? Very office safe and business type of fragrances. What I mean is, like, you could wear a suit to this. You could wear a suit with this. You could wear it to a meeting. You could wear it anywhere when it has to do with business, office, anything like that, this is very office safe, and you could wear this and it smells great. It does smell great. It does smell great, and it does smell luxurious. It does smell like a very high-end type of fragrance. But is it interesting enough in scent profile? For me, I'm for that type of money, I would look for something a little bit more interesting. But this is just my personal opinion. You may disagree. I would suggest that you go to like a JCPenney or something like that. They have them there now. So go there and try these out. Ask for a sample if you'd like. Try them out, wear it, and see what it does on you, if you like it or not. If you don't, good. If you do, then if you think it's worth $175, then go right ahead. You know what I mean? But yeah, those are my thoughts on both of these, Tumi's 19 Degree and Unwind. I think that these are really good fragrances, and they're more interesting than other basic fragrances, but they're not uber interesting, like not extremely like it's not gonna reinvent the wheel. Okay, but thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.